Welcome to the Technology Lab video. The Technology Lab for 7th grades. The students will be completing the Techno Restaurateur lesson plan. The objectives are digital literacy skills, which are to understand and utilize a broad variety of fluencies to be prepared for a 21st century world. To develop spreadsheet, word processing, and graphic skills, use G Suite to launch a successful restaurant venture. So they will be using G Suite and most of their productivity software in order to create a restaurant. They have a student workbook, and you will have a teacher's guide. And within a G Suite account, labeled with each family number, they will have a folder within the drive where they are to have all of their documents and artifacts saved. So let's go look at the activity. And I want to remind you that, or if you are new, the restaurateur activities, students are going to develop and create their own imaginary restaurant. So it's based on their desire of what their dream restaurant would be if they were to be an entrepreneur. The lesson plan simply has a do now, and then the work period is just of the assignments. The do now simple. Have them log in, access their student folder under their family's Gmail account. They have login sheets on every computer, and it's very important that they just go ahead and quickly log in, because what we found out last session is that these assignments, even though they're simple, they take up all of the 40 minutes. So there will be no closing, just completion of all of these assignments. And if you do have time, you can discuss what you created. So complete assignment 3, which is conduct a survey of food preferences. Complete assignment 4, record survey results in a spreadsheet. Complete assignment 5, graph survey results as a pie chart. So review the directions for each. So the first assignment, they're going to open a new restaurant. Once again, it's just reiterating, it could be imaginary, however they plan to sell. So they're going to conduct a survey. The first part just involves a simple worksheet. They'll have a either notebook paper or a sheet where I can go ahead and just create the table, which I probably will just go ahead and do. But they're going to simply survey their classmates. So they're going to take this time to go around the classroom, ideally 20 people based on attendance, and maybe 10 to 20 people. But they're going to simply ask a person which food they like the most. So, for example, they're going to come up with a list of foods on their list. It could be pizza, salad, hamburgers, wings, and then they're going to put a tally mark by the food the person votes for that they want the most from their restaurant. They're going to try to continue to survey at least once again 20 people. They can survey the teachers in the classroom, so I would ideally give them about 7 to 10 minutes to complete. And then they're going to count the number of tally marks for each food, write that in the total column. So this is an example of what it would look like. And so they may have 4 or 5 different options for food. Pretty simple. And then that's done. Assignment 3 is complete. Please let them move on to assignment 4, which is record survey results in a spreadsheet. So that is when they're going to go to their computer and complete this individual assignment. Some of them may have group partners, but they need to go ahead and log in. They should already be in their folder. They're going to open a Google Sheet, click the Sheet tab, and select and rename. They learned the basics of a spreadsheet the first session, and they're going to rename and save their sheet as survey. In cell 1, they're going to type food survey, press enter, and then they're going to label the cells where they have food in A3. B3 will say votes, and in cell A4, type of food name from the assignment. So as you can see, under the food, they're going to type the list of foods that they surveyed their peers with, And then they're going to list from B4 to wherever the items stop, the number of votes. Then they're going to move to merging the cell for the survey title. And they're going to complete some different aesthetics, changing the appearance of the title, changing the text color, aligning the title, adjusting the row, outlining the table with borders, resizing the columns width. So their overall table should look like this in Google Sheets. They're going to calculate survey data using sums. So they're going to learn how to use or practice using the formulas. They did practice different functions in the first session, so they have some prerequisite skills in that. And the cell below the last food, they're going to type the total. So they're going to learn how to use that function, and then they'll be done with assignment 4. Assignment 4 is really just transcribing what they have in assignment 3 to an assignment 4. Some times it may take a little longer for students to kind of grasp and get acclimated to Google Sheets, but you can go around, students can raise their hand, you can provide them assistance. After they complete assignment 4, they're going to go to assignment 5, where they're actually going to grab their survey results as a pie chart. So they're still going to need Google Sheets. Please have them review a pie chart, have them read that. A pie chart is a circle that is divided into parts. The circle is like a pie. Each piece of data is shown as a slice of pie. The whole pie is 100%. So you can have one student read this. Ideally, students can maybe work at their own pace. And if you get majority of the class in at the same time, you can actually review this verbiage and the definition of a pie chart with the entire class. However, students are free to read this section by themselves, and you can guide them on how to create a pie chart. So students are going to select A3, the food heading, is where I'm hovering over, click insert, and choose the chart from the menu, where they will choose pie chart. So this is walking them through the steps of how to edit the chart title, fill a series or pie piece with color, change the legend position, and depending on your choice, you may resize the chart. So depending if you have 3 food items, 4 food items, will depend on how many different colors and labels that you have. But ideally, the image should look like such. And so after they complete assignment 5, they are free to review their assignments. I don't predict that some students will finish very quickly, just because most of them were new to Google Sheets. So if you have any questions, I will be walking around. I more than likely will probably lead this session as well to provide assistance. And once they complete assignments 5, have them put it inside of their student folder, and they can review it and provide assistance to their peers and share their results with their peers once everyone is done. If you have any questions, just contact me, and I will definitely provide you the additional information regarding the technology lab for the Super Saturday second session. Thanks.